living in a high poverty urban district really impacts the candidates that we are able to secure to meet our needs. It is a difficult ask here for our students because their needs are great. I spend an awful lot of time visiting with colleges and universities and speaking to their teaching candidates, promoting the school district and making sure those pathways are always open and we are a welcoming district for those students. When we are unable to fill a position, that puts an extra challenge and an extra responsibility for coverage for those teachers. Oftentimes our teachers come into the school day learning that their teacher preparation time is not going to occur because we are short in a particular area, and not only with our permanent teaching positions, but also with our substitute teaching positions. Oftentimes, those mandates are unfunded and really impact our budget in ways that sometimes we didn't have an opportunity to plan for. Special education mandates and costs really have impacted our school district in a way that we have not seen historically. The autistic support classrooms are mandated to have one teacher, 2 paraprofessionals to support, and the number of students is limited to 8. And so as we add autistic support classrooms to our schools, what that does is that takes away from classrooms that we may have used to add an additional 3rd grade classroom or a 1st grade classroom or a 6th grade classroom. And what it does is it increases numbers in those remaining classrooms. That has been quite a challenge for us as our population of students on that spectrum continue to grow. What we have been able to do is develop excellent programs. Our students are thriving in those classrooms, and we understand the responsibility that we have for those special learners and our responsibility to their families. We recognized during the pandemic that the isolation that our students experienced really had a direct impact on their social and emotional well-being. And so we very strategically increased our mental health supports using our ESSER dollars, our COVID dollars, to meet the challenges that our students would face as they return to full face-to-face learning. And we saw those challenges firsthand. We saw children very much having difficulty in returning back to the classroom and engaging in face-to-face learning. What we have seen is that those mental health professionals that we've been able to bring into the district to work with our children and to work with our families as well, they've uncovered a need that we really didn't fully embrace was going on. We were always aware of the student in crisis, but we were not aware of the students who were suffering in silence. And by bringing those additional supportive mental health professionals into our school district, we have been able to understand that we were just seeing the tip of the iceberg and that there were many, many needs beneath the surface. Students who were able to just stay under the radar, manage as best they could or as best as their families could, the seriousness of what the children were dealing with. And so utilizing our community partners and bringing those professionals into our school district really has made an impact.